Welcome, Libra. Have a seat at my table, and I will show you what is coming in for you this week and what you have to work with. If you need clarification on anything, just comment. I will be happy to try to say it another way. And so this week, this is from your monthly reading, and it shows this is a week when you might be letting go of some control and letting others be dependable for you for once. You'll do well allowing someone to carry you across this bridge just this once, okay? So real quick, Libra, this reading is for you, the viewer, and if you're wanting to know what's going on with someone you care about or that you're interested in, I encourage you to go ahead and watch the video for their sign. Cross watchers, welcome. So to gain that insight that way. But this time right here is just for you, all about you. So we have what's working behind the scenes. Your superpower, best connections for love, best connections for work, self-care item, and potential outcome. So I'm still trying to put together the best spread that will do the most good for people. So if there's a question that you think would work better here, please put it in the comments and I'll try to work it in. So behind the scenes, you have the Page of Pentacles reversed. And this sort of goes hand in hand with this King of Pentacles reversed. A sense of many unknowns, too many unknowns to make plans. There's an undercurrent of just taking things day to day because the right conditions for planting aren't really in place. And that makes perfect sense with this Three of Wands too, a sort of transitory energy where you are relying on others and just moving in trust. It's a little ungrounding, and so you're just kind of floating through, just passing through, as they say, not putting down roots here. So your superpower, you have the Devil. I'm going to call this leverage, actually. So you may be calling in a lot of favors here, calling in old debts. This is actually a card of dependence, and dependability is your theme for all of July, meaning all of the ways that you have been Miss or Mr. Dependable are coming around in your favor now. For others of you, your dependencies are coming into clear focus so that you can start to make moves to free yourself. You're starting to see how powerful you are when you no longer have to take cigarette breaks or check your social media every 5 minutes or wait for someone else to give you permission to do something. It's like you're unleashing yourself. Some invisible fence or chain is revealing itself to you this week so that you can plan your escape. Your best connections for love, you have the Magician. So you are actually creating the perfect conditions for love to come in or to strengthen bonds with your current partner. I tell you, I'm getting the image of that old movie, Weird Science. I don't know why. Anyway, whatever you're doing this week, engage it fully. Engage people fully on all the levels. You're almost putting on a show like a peacock with your witty words and your emotional presence, smooth moves, passionate energy. It's kind of saying you get to decide your best connections based on who holds magic for you. You're impressing someone here and they're impressing you. So feel your way towards people who you can create something with. Who brings to the table something that you don't have? Like you bring dinner and they'll bring the movie. Their toolbox completes your toolbox. So your best connections for work, you have the Ten of Cups. You're looking forward long term, maybe not in a material way. Actually, what they're showing you doing is creating a family or a home so that it no longer feels so much like work. I hear you saying something like, I spend too much time here, or I spend too much time doing this not to get some sort of emotional fulfillment from it. Like in that show, The Office, cringy as Michael Scott could be, he wanted his environment to feel supportive to himself and to his workers. And someone says to him kind of cruelly, they say, this isn't a family, it's a workplace. And that always just sounds so harsh to my ears because that's a third of your time where you have to what? Not live in your heart, not be yourself. you're saying, screw that. We're together all the time. We're like a family. So your self-care item, you have the Four of Swords reversed. Yep. Not isolating, coming out and accepting this loving support that is being offered to you. You don't have to make yourself do this alone. Leaning on your external support network is exactly your self-care tactic this week. Enough said. I don't even need to harp on it. So your potential outcome is the Five of Pentacles. And so you would benefit from taking a look at your relationship to worthiness after this week. Because this allowance through here feels very empowered as long as you feel like you're collecting help in balance with what you've contributed. But you may need to ask beyond that and feel destabilized because you have nothing to offer in return. So it's kind of like a rocky, awkward transition into that next level of acceptance where you allow yourself to be supported just purely out of love, out of kindness, without expectations. So it's learning how allowing others to help is actually a gift to them in and of itself. Because a lot of other people right now might have their own caves that they need to escape from, or pent up energy that they need to find an outlet for. People need to get outside of themselves sometimes. So being gracious and just saying yes, thank you, without scrambling to even the score can be a challenge. So drawing your strength from others clearly does not come easily, but you can do it, and you can know, even if you don't square up with them, you deserve it anyway. So what your existence contributes to the world right now is enough. So that's what I have for you right now, Libra. And if any of this resonated, hit that like button just to let me know. And if you want to hear what I have for you next week, please hit that subscribe button, and I will talk to you then. Thank you.